We are on to Maporino 2021 by SevenBlood, which is called Blackrock and Roll Revamped 2, which is the Undead mission. So if you're unfamiliar, I recently played through SevenBlood's Invasion of Kalimdor Revamped. And to be honest, I think that the order of the campaigns is great because I think everyone's like, you got to start at the beginning, man. And it's like, nah, dog. Just do it in any. In fact, do like the most bizarre. Do like Curse of the Blood Elves after this one. Just do it as randomly as possible. It's just like mild Schadenfreude when I see people get upset that it's not in order. You could play this on Brutal, I believe in you. To be fair, that bonus mission that was the Maiev mission, like, kicked my butt on hard, so that's cool. We can play on normal. Let's get started. Let's get started. I'm sure you could beat it, but it might take a while. Well, I appreciate the thought. I will play on normal. The next morning, as dark clouds gather above the Blackrock villages, Arthas and the rest of the Scourge prepare for their next grim task. Wait, was there supposed to be a like a preloaded map to like pick stuff, or is that part of this? Or are we just gonna be? I guess we're just gonna be given stuff. We will play on hard. No, wait, no. Take me back. Oh, it's habit, you know? You pick the one that's second from the hardest. Normal. I mean, now choose Arthas' abilities that he may use in this mission, as well as the AI behaviors for your allies. Remember to check your achievements under the quest log. Finish the mission without receiving or training a Frostworm. Receiving a Frostworm. Finish the mission without destroying the Alterassi Castle. Construct a fortress within 15 minutes. Use reset to reset any achievement progress. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not going to worry about those. The Blackrock clan and their warlocks control much of this land, and their villages are spread throughout. You will need to conquer them one by one to reach the Demon Gate. Arthas, Kaldazad, and the newly risen Sylvanas Windrunner each have their own base at the bottom of the map. Your allies will assault and defend independently of you, but may also attempt to aid you if enemy forces become overwhelming. Our scouts have noticed powerful beings lurking in the orc camps, matching the description of the legendary Death Knights. Beware, as these spellcasters not only have a devastating array of spells, but can also raise undead legions of their own. Banshees and Highborn both have the capability to take control of enemy units. This might lead to a unique approach to victory. Okay. Alright. Choose Arthas' stuff. Primary ability, Death Coil. Reap. Death Coil is way more damage. Reap is less mana, but it heals him. Causes a target-friendly unit to explode. That actually sounds awesome, but I don't know if I would use it. It bards an area with slow-moving shards of ice, which stuns, too. Ravage. He goes berserk. Nah. I feel like it's boring, but I almost want to just go with Death Coil, you know? Because it can also heal our individual units. Let's do Frost Shards. Let's change it up. Do Corpse Bomb do it? I'm sorry, I wasn't reading at the time. Start mission. Primary abilities. Oh. Summons Captain Falric to aid you in your warriors in combat. Has vampiric aura and benefits from all attack and armor upgrades. Passive Life Drain. Blights the ground at a target location and heals all units in the target area. That actually seems really good. Sacrifices a target friendly. All nearby gain Blood Frenzy, increasing attack rate by 50%, but draining them for 3 HP per second for a total of 90. Affects the target unit with a deadly chill. Ha! It's cold! Which causes 10 damage per second, prevents casting of spells, and I don't know what we're up against, so this would be really good against enemy heroes, assuming it can go on enemy heroes. I'm going to take this Desecration. That seems great. Death Pact, always good. Half their hit points and gains them as mana instead. I actually really like that. Regenerates 1 HP in mana every second, which is higher when he's low HP. Absorbs the life energies of a target enemy unit, draining 30 HP in mana per second over 10 seconds. Yeah. Ultimate. Champion of the Scourge. Full power Frostmourne becoming nearly unstoppable aspect of death is Avatar, baby. Raises up to 50 random dead units from across the entire map. That sounds cool, but does that just mean you're going to get a bunch of units from, like, way across the map to just pop out of nowhere and die instantly? Marks the target for death, which sounds like Doom. Except you don't get a Doom Guard, but it heals Arthas. The Lich King takes control of an enemy unit. Obey cannot be used on heroes or creeps above level 8. That's like an... You gotta take that. That's too good. Kel'Thuzad AI selection. Zombies, cultists, ghosts, necromancers. Rallies cult of the damned to support you. Necromancers, banshees, shadow priests, and zombies. Zombies, abominations, and meat wagons. Zombies, desecrators, crypt fiends, dark spinners, and reavers. Gargoyles, death barges, reavers, and frostworms. Oh my god. I feel like Cult of the... Like, we gotta do Cult of the Damned. We gotta do it. Ah, Phoenix Gaming. We just missed you. I didn't play your entry because I figured you will be here soon, so we'll play yours next. I gotta do Cult of the Damned, even though, like, Frostworm's very good, right? But... Yeah. We're gonna do Cult of the Damned, and then Sylvanas raises her fellow High Elven Rangers as Banshees. Fallen Footmen, Cultists, Shadow Priests, and Fallen Knights. Fallen Swordsmen, Fallen Sorcerers, Shadow Priests, and Highborn. Let's go with the Highborn, whatever that means. Cult is the strongest one. Well, I'm glad. Okay, well, I guess we're good to go. Really interesting idea to be able to, like, select a behavior for your allies. Like, give them, like, choose what you want them to focus on. Granted, once you pick it and you're like, oh, this wasn't good. And then they just slowly die.
Isn't it time you told me about the second phase of the plan, Lich?
Certainly. The first phase of the Lich King's plan was to engineer the Scourge, which would eradicate any group that might resist the Legion's arrival.
Like the forces of Lordaeron and the High Elves.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh,
The
don't
second
remind me of that,
phase
Shar.
will actually summon the Horde who will spark the invasion. There is a nearby encampment of Blackrock.
Oh, I forgot
forts
there's
and
like a
maintain
billion
functional
dragons
demon
on
gate.
this map.
I must use the gate to commune with the Demon Lord and receive his instructions.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Reverend's town is under attack.
Level 30?
Finally.
I don't want that.
This
I
is
don't want
more
that
than
on. I got enough stuff. Level 30? Zombified Peasant. The undead army is composed of large, varied amounts of weak units. Expect heavy losses, but know that with every foe slain, your numbers are replenished. Okay.
Our Reverend's town is under
Devour
attack.
Magic is very good, actually. My prince, these lands are home to many ancient creatures, none as mighty as the blue dragon flight. We should hunt down and slay some of their brood so we can make use of their arcane fury.
There's something amiss. No one wants me around.
Frost shards, desecration, big heal, drain essence, and then single target stuff. Okay, bunch of gargoyles here.
The restless dead await.
I have an altar.
Fate is sealed.
I have a graveyard.
I gladly obey.
I think I already have a crypt too, but we'll get that and let's go Halls of the Dead right away. Get +1 everything. We got 2 crypts. Let's get some crypt fiends. And then these are our buddies right here. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, you get the Frostworms by killing the blue dragons.
At last, Frostmourne hunger.
Hey.
My hatred. I go.
Let me hockey all my casters here. Again, Devour Magic is it's a very good spell, right? It just depends on who you're facing.
Finally.
The Legion has sent the dead to test us. Victory to the Blackrock clan!
Oh, look at these little jerks, just like
Your people failed.
turning around.
You too must be scourged from the world.
Oh, I see how that works. All right, okay. Okay. Did he just get raised? permanently raises the corpse of a living unit nearby as a zombie.
What is it now? This is more.
So you don't just get skeletons.
Finally. Finally.
Oh my god. Destroy the orange castle. Oh my god. All right, let's get up here. Maybe kill the first blue dragon.
If that is your wish.
Nope, never mind. Never mind. We're not going to do that because we can't go that way. The game says nah, 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 nah. Oh, there is. It's up here. Okay, let's back up here. Arrow Tower. You think this is friendly fire? That's really good. I like all the spells that I took. Very happy with these. Fallen Footman. So there's different models for every type of unit. So like this is a Desecrator, which I think was raised from a Crypt Fiend. That's awesome. Then we got some zombies here.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
So this like really changes, I think, how you play this. Also, the buildings seem huge. Is it just me?
I wish only to serve.
Like actually huge. Let's come down here and kill this one first.
The restless dead await.
Seems like they attack quick enough that we're gonna need to constantly be coming back here. It seems like gargoyles also gonna be important for the dragons.
Speak, fool.
My talents are yours.
This
I mean, I'll take the frostworms. I'm not gonna not take the frostworms. Okay, Cyan's probably gonna be popping back here any moment now. So. Oh yeah. Wait, so what can my casters do? Devour magic, and I had a different one too, who's probably dead now. I had another type of caster. I didn't quite see what it was though.
What is it now?
Oh, that's cool.
dead shall serve.
Like, it's interesting because like just in the first couple seconds here, the faction makes itself very clear. If that makes sense. Like, it's very similar to the earlier map I played where, like, I realized I'm like, oh, I'm playing Protoss with some minor differences, right? I think, like, when you introduce a whole new faction, I think that's how you want to do it. So this is a really good example of that.
Research complete. I bow to your will. Thy will be done.
Ziggurats?
I gladly obey. An allied hero has been killed. We demand additional.
That's what you get. That's what you get, you dummy. SevenBlood, I have an important piece of feedback. I feel like almost every map of yours that I play, there's like a shortage of potential lumber. Like harvestable lumber. Check your peasants as well. They have separate buildings. Oh my god. Oh my god. I like the idea of this catacomb. We can just get a bunch of them.
What is it now?
Yeah, let's get up here and attack with our allies.
This is what
Summon is.
It feels like Necromancer is going to be really, really important. Also, the Frostworms seem bigger. So this is one where, like, I get the idea of the... I completely understand the idea of the faction, but there's so many possibilities. It's a little spooky. It's a little spooky for me.
Thy bidding, master.
So I think we'd always want to do a haunt for the gold mine, just because acolytes and peasants are the same.
Forces are under attack.
They're the same supply.
Speak. The damned stand
no one
ready.
orders me around.
Our brethren's town is under
And you
attack.
can harvest
What does the
from a
shadow
further away location. Let's check up here real quick.
The damned stand ready.
That might all be trees back there.
No one orders
orders meet around.
Get out of here.
They're under attack. The dead. This is
So let's finish this and then take a moment to see what our other options are. Let's get this saturated and figure out what we're going to do about lumber in the longer term. Primary troop production trains fallen footmen, cultists, fallen knights, and revenants. The corpse production structure, 10 zombie corpses around the structure.
Our
Also
forces
spawns
are
a
under
corpse. The catacombs are really interesting to me. That seems like a very important upgrade as well. What else can you make? Trains fallen swordsman, fallen sorceress, shadow priest, and highborn. Oh my gosh. Can use global range abilities. I would like this. We need a black citadel for that. That sounds excellent. Good job. You beat a level 3 thing. You're level 30. Why did it take that long?
attack. Await.
You're not gonna die, are you? Nah, you're fine. We gave her like the fallen elven thing too, right? So that's we're good.
The dead shall
Our
serve.
brethren's town is under attack.
Let darkness
What is it
guide
now?
me.
Okay. Did we have like a?
Where shall my blood?
Did we have a structure from the fallen folks that can
My light?
harvest lumber? Gargoyle Spire, Nerubian Tunnels, Desecrators, Crypt Fiends, Dark Spinners. So this is like, it's several factions in one. So is the plan, SevenBlood, to like do the whole campaign like this, or is it to make it so the player has to choose some of these options before they start the map in the future? Because this is actually
Torment.
like insane, the amount of options.
No one orders me.
Obviously, the opportunity cost comes from income. I greatly appreciate, yeah, the normal pick, because if I didn't pick normal, I'd be probably roasted by now because there's so many options.
Forces are under attack.
Imbue Shadow Priest with Pure Darkness, granting them extra HP and attack damage. To cast Dark Ritual, which sacrifices for mana. Actually, that's actually really good to get on Necromancers, let me tell you. I'm going to get some more Necromancers, though, because rather than skeletons, we just raise their actual army. Oh, that doesn't work on our allies. Thugor of the Ogres. Let's get rid of that barracks, then we can get up there and try and take out Thugor. As long as we're here supporting our buddies, I think we're in great shape. Let's get down here. If we can kill this hero and start pushing into Cyan, you'll love to see it. It's all balanced around Arthas' extra ability. Whatever you kill, you can raise. Well, I guess we should turn that on then, huh? Looks like yellow has come through here as well. Is Thugor still alive? No, I think we got Thugor and Kel'Thuzad here. Can we get some Death and Decay, buddy? And then we can loop around and go for Alterac. Though, do we need air unit? No, we can go up and around to get to Alterac. We're good there. Let's hotkey all of our production structures. I want to get those buildings that just spawn a bunch of free ghouls. That seems so good. And fun. Arc Necromancer. Initially can cast Call of the Dead on corpses and Death Coil. Can also learn... Oh my gosh. That is too much. I can only do so much. In terms of spellcasters, we're just going to stick with Necromancers and... Wow, that's so good. Death Lord. See, yeah, these all have like tons and tons of extra abilities. It's a lot. You can raise more as you push further. Yeah, that's why I think I just need more Necromancers here first. And Dark Ritual on that note. Truthfully, it's just a shortage of lumber right now, so let's just get a bunch of extra peasants. We're in this base. We're in here. Oh, get in there, buddy. Permanently raises the corpse, yeah. All right, let's grab this Tome of Power. Ah, he's getting levels. What are we supposed to do with this? With these extra levels? He's so strong. Oh, I'll do the Alterac quest. Don't you Don't you worry. Yeah, Vigor Mortis is funny, isn't it? I think that just improves his stats. All right, all right. Got some more of these blue guys, and... let's just go ahead and get some of these set up. We need one more after this. We got more guys coming out for lumber, well, soon. I can see getting supply blocked quite a bit with this faction, too. Yeah, you know, I'm less enamored with Charm now that I realize how Raising Dead works. That's really interesting. They have their own Temple of the Damned. Every enemy has an optional enemy hero that you can kill, which you can raise and receive permanently for the campaign? That's so cool. It's kind of like how the Orc demi-heroes worked, except you have to collect them. It's like Pokemon, you know? Really cool so far. Again, it's an overwhelming amount of stuff, right? It's less familiar, that's for sure. Fallen Footman. That's I just, you know, I don't have, I guess we just have to get even more guys on lumber. Like, I don't have the lumber, as I had mentioned, to just kind of keep this up. Because, like, I need a lot of upgrades if I want to keep trying different stuff. Seems like this was, like, re-terrained quite a bit. Level 10, level 3. I'll take your level 3. Free flying units, yes, please. Did Arthas have an ability to get his mana back? Because if he did, I think he did. There was something. I should have taken that. Nice. Also, there's a general sense of, like, forward momentum. Not just with the faction, but with the map. Which I think is great. We want to use the Vigor Mortis on some of these other units. No, not my level... No, not my blue guy. How dare you? How dare you? You're garbage. Where's Arthas? Pretty sure we lost this engagement, so let's just back up and let our allies deal with it, and we'll actually build a real army and figure it out. Upgrades. All his third abilities restore mana in some way. Oh, drain essences both. No. No. Well, goodbye, my friend. I think we can build more of those if we wanted. So, here's what we're going to do. I don't have enough lumber to build more of these, but yeah, I want to build a bunch of these catacombs and just have ghouls spawn and make their way through the map how they see fit. Could be fun. Where to next? We could come up and take this gold mine as like a forward operating base. Let's just take it easy for a second. Summon, Shadow Spawn, Mana Burn, and Cripple is very good. Again, there's so many spellcasters, I feel like I need to pick like 2 and kind of stay in that lane, because otherwise it's just too much to keep track of. Carrion Swarm is very good too. Again, there's so many usable things. Abominations are only 20-some lumber. Allowing building to trigger release Scourge twice every 30... Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. What am I, crazy? Give me one more Acolyte, please. And... maybe we can do some lumber harvesting up in this direction. Over here. We need Blight. Yeah, we might want to set an Acropolis up here with Halls of the Dead. I think my allies should come and help me with that soon. Disease Cloud would be nice too. Dude, his mana regen is terrible. It's the worst. All right, green's moving out. I think they're going to intercept... they're going to intercept green for... Or yellow, rather, for me. More catacombs, please. Oh, we want to get that ossuary because it does, like, global... Has, like, global powers. Truly, like, lumber is the only thing right now that's holding me back. It's really lumber. I've got so much gold, I don't even know what to do with it. Map tends to crash when you have thousands of ghouls running around. You have a... I mean, but you have a cap on it, right? It's only up to 30. I think this one just spawned them even though the building wasn't finished. FYI. $125. These buildings are huge. They're huge. Okay. I guess hotkey this in advance because this has global powers. And just make a bunch of zombies because I have a ton of gold and not a lot of lumber. So we just got to get some units out that can actually help us here. Cultist. Low-level member of Cult of the Damned and light-range unit can learn Transcend. Enables cultists to sacrifice themselves and become ghosts with Curse and Ethereal. Nah. Denies our fallen knights rest and grants the ability to reincarnate. Oh! Yeah. Let's get some fallen knights. Sounds better than abominations. Why do they have 1,811? Seems very specific. You think he'll be okay? Look at all those zombies he's got. I want to upgrade my zombies. Cannibalize? I mean, nah. That's not necessary. Ah, these are it's so much lumber. Servants of the Cold and Dark strips the flesh from all player-controlled zombies across the whole map. Interesting. Instantly restores... Okay. Unearths their caches of resources hidden within deep graces, instantly setting your current gold and lumber to 1,000. So we'd lose a ton of our gold, but we'd get lumber, which is what I need. That's a really interesting... That's a really interesting ability. Can I tell you something? We're going to get more catacombs and just keep sending these ghouls out. I can't control them. They just go. Okay, I'd like to move up. My army's not great right now. We got a lot of zombies. We want to get up to this and get a necropolis set up. I see. Okay. You guys come on up here. Necropolis. Necropolis. And if anything, maybe our ghouls can just be irritating. That's the most we can hope for. Fallen Knights, right? Because they get reincarnate. Deny their rest. Poor guys. They have the benefit of pulling attack waves. Yeah, it just seems good. I mean, it's just free units. They don't cost supply, and as long as you have the lumber, that's all I want. I just want lumber. Give it to me. Graveyard. Slap it down here. Get out of my way. All right. Then we'll do this. It's for the Blight. Also, the music's kind of on and off. Then we'll do this. I think this is a reforged issue. Sometimes oh, these things scout like a ton as well. I love that. Yellow's been they've been real assholes, right? I think maybe we should push for a yellow next. I feel like my allies... Oh, no, there they go. I was going to say they feel a little passive, but they're going. I think yellow needs to go, and we take all the pressure off of this side of the map, then we can sweep over and get orange, and I think the map will be very quick to finish after all of that. Pretty confident. Oh, yeah. We're going to get some more of these up in the front. The temptation to use this is there, but that would be like 3,400 gold lost. Can you imagine? I'd do it, too. I'm not scared. Arthas still not even close to getting most of his mana back. I think his mana regen here is an issue. Okay, we'll bring you forward to build. There we go. I'd like to get up to +3, but again, the lumber is... I think that's maybe one of the main issues with having everything available on one map, is because the upgrades especially cost so much lumber. Okay, here comes yellow. Give me this guy. Oh, yeah. Okay, and a big part of it, as has been mentioned, is, like, we just need some forward momentum. It's just, I've been waiting maybe a little too long to... You know what, give me the Skelly Boys. Oh, that's so cool. You get, like, a flash and then poof. Units. Let's get over here. And over here. And over here. We gotta add you. More Fallen Knights, please. Don't pull orange into me, please. Please just don't do that. I beg of you. Oh, maybe I should just use ghouls to harvest lumber. They're a lot faster at it. It seems like my sound effects are all gone too. Something's going on with the sound here, but I think this is a reforged issue and not a map issue. And as I say that, the music comes back. Dude, he's level 32. He's getting roasted. What's happening? Am I winning? I truthfully couldn't tell you. I think so. Dude, Fallen Footman? Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's the Death Knights. Oh, no! I think we need to back up and consolidate a little bit because they have multiple heroes. Can I take the Death Knight? Yes, I can, if I can get to him. Let's get him out. Back up here momentarily. And then... No, I don't have that up. This is fine. Everybody just sort of hang out. I think we did the Lord's work here. I want more catacombs. Oh yeah, we can go and get another one of these guys too here pretty soon. Dude, these Fallen Knights are great, and they've got the heal, or the resurrection rather. Again, I think this was really interesting. It's the whole forward momentum idea. I guess we'll get some Banshees. You guys don't need to be diving that deep. I need some siege weaponry. I think my only siege weaponry currently are meat wagons still. But I'm also maxed, so it is what it is. That's a good chunk of lumber. Where did these guys come from? I don't want to use that. Call of the Dead, yeah. Unholy Frenzy. Cyclone is pretty good. Gotta let Arthas get some of his mana back. Yeah, you have to be very aggressive with his skills if you want to get mana back with him. I can't believe he didn't die. Again, with yellow off of our back, I think the rest of this should be pretty easy as we sweep up the rest of the... Yeah, see, our allies got rid of brown. I think we're good. Again, if we want to do the optional quests. I'm going to guess that orange is the hero that we can resurrect. They resurrect after exploding. Oh. Oh my god, Necron, get out of here. Not only that, but it won the community poll by a wide margin. The orc temples do look a little goofy, yeah. Okay, so that's yellow. Let's divert a little bit. I think my anti-air is going to be an issue. I don't want to make too many crit fiends because they're boring, but... Do we have enough free ghouls, do you think? There's our Death Lords. Let's go. Do we need more free ghouls? I feel like you can never have enough free ghouls. The cap is 30. So if you want to do this on higher difficulties, I think the absolute key is being familiar with the tech tree enough to know which casters you want to build so that you can actually like use them in some sort of actually good synergy. Unlike me, who just makes necromancers and puts their raised dead on autocast and lets them do what they need to do. I know that spellcasters in general are very, very strong, but I feel like typically like new faction spellcasters are the ones that give me the most trouble getting used to, if that, you know, that makes sense. I don't know why that wouldn't make sense. It's very straightforward. Okay, there we go. Let's go down and get Alterac next. All Nerubian units have web. That reminds me that I should make the Nerubian tunnels. Just to see. Oh, what do we need for the... I guess, I mean, we might as well get all this tech. At this point, my army's big enough that we probably won't even be losing enough to justify, like, rebuilding a bunch of new stuff. But let's kind of keep going here. 50% chance to dodge enemy attacks?
Defeat these orcs quickly so that I can contact the Demon Lord.
They have a 50% chance to dodge attacks, but
The restless dead
they cast Curse.
The restless dead
So
await.
they have a 65% chance to avoid damage. Oh my gosh. Physical damage. But still, that's really
No
good.
one orders me around.
Meanwhile, I'll let my allies just sort of win the game for me while I
This
go and take care of Orange.
let not
Get back here, you coward.
an allied hero.
Lichling.
What does the shadow do?
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no, 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 no. Let them come across here. Oh, he's back.
No one.
Dude, look at this brave. Yeah, might as well. I guess, go ahead. I was gonna say, I didn't want to fight him on the bridge, but if they're on the bridge too, then yeah, sure, have at it. Do I have cripple? I don't think our necromancers have cripple anymore, do they? Is he Avatar? Oh yeah, I love it when you just see enemy units not just coming back as skeletons, but as like legit units. That's really, really interesting. And we're like way oversupplied because we're raising them like this. Goodbye, General Half. Tome of Power. Orb of Frost, let's go. That's the orb you were talking about earlier. I get it.
The dead shall
Strip, give me those, yeah. Give me my supply back, even though I'm oversupplied, so actually it was better to keep them as zombies. My allies are just suiciding into red. They're not gonna make it. That's gonna be tough to break through. Look at that. It's the zombie head on the priest body model. Poor guys. Dude, this ogre magi is still alive too. What a man! The ogre. It's very swarmy. I feel like this is definitely, it makes the undead feel more like you think they should compared to the original faction. Show your math on the 65? Well, curse is 15% chance to miss, right? And then you put that on top of them having a 50% chance to dodge, essentially. So I guess it technically, it doesn't stack directly, right? But you're essentially decreasing a unit's chance to hit you, to hit an individual target by a significant margin. Is curse 15% or is it more than that? It might be more than that.
What must I do?
It's 33. Why did I think it was 15? Get down here. Cool map, though. I'm really enjoying the... I mean, I like the map, but clearly the idea here is it's about the faction. It's about the tech here. And so we've had two really good maps so far that utilize really interesting tech trees, and they're introduced in a way that isn't like... I mean, to be... What, I don't know if we have any submissions like this, but in the past we've had some where it's like, here's essentially just a melee map, and here are... Oh, these guys are just real slow. Here is what is essentially a melee map and a different tech tree. Instead, like having an actual scenario map that introduces it and gives you a reason to actually like lean into the skills that you have has been done really well so far in the two maps where we've had this happen. Oh, General Hath, where is he? Did he pop out at the castle? No, there he is. Oh yeah, Locust Swarm. I think we have some folks with Vampiric Aura. We can get better Vampiric Aura. I like Carrion Swarm just because it's funny to think that you're just shooting bats at people. You're just shooting bats out of your hands. So we're going to level that up. It's like Shockwave, but not as good, right? Because Shockwave roasts buildings, or maybe Carrion Swarm does too. Evasion is 15? Nah, it was 50. Unless it says 50, but is actually only 15. Let me see if I can find a Banshee.
My patience has ended.
Let's go and attack red now.
Let battle be joy.
Yes.
What is it now?
You don't need to be attacking here anymore. Go here, destroy this building so that they stop.
Why have I been
50% chance to dodge. So maybe it just says 50, but it's actually 15. But that plus applying curse to something essentially makes Banshees unhittable unless they don't stack. But they should stack, right? Because, well, they probably tick differently, but it still ends up higher than either one, right? 50%, if you're doing, like, Bayesian probability here, like, 50% chance to dodge initially, and then it ticks to check to see. Given that they've dodged the 50%, check to see if they'll the curse the 35% chance. It might do one after the other. I don't know how it works, but... The base ability is 15% on a Demon Hunter.
Tread lightly.
Well, apparently these Banshees are better than any Demon Hunter that's ever existed. I think that's clear. And I got a Death Knight. Sylvanas is going... No, wait, just wait for your units. What are you doing? No, don't go in there. Don't... No, wait. Stop. No, stop it. She, like, turns around just to, like, bait me into it. And she's still Banshee Sylvanas. She's not Dark Ranger Sylvanas yet. Okay, let's go.
My patience has ended. What does the
I think I have enough Crypt Fiends to pull down red dragons. Get these super slow boys in there. Oh, he's level 10. What did I use? Oh, I took control underneath it. General Hath is in there. No, he's not. Go ahead and use your ultimate, buddy, and then Carrion Swarm back here. I want to get to the dragon, the dragon den nest. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. Ah, I could have stolen him instead. I guess you could possess those. What a mess. Is that actually Jubethos? It's gotta be, right? It is, okay. Oh my god. Oh, green's coming in! Green's coming in! Let's go, boys. Poor Arthas has been getting big at here. Just use this. Arthas has been getting roasted non-stop. General Hath. Stay. Nope. Nope, he's dead. Arthas also dead. What? It's I can't really see what's happening. That's part of the. That's a bit of an issue, right? Maybe I should turn health bars off. Like I genuinely cannot tell if we're winning or losing or what. So. Oh no! 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 Get away! Are my ghouls still going in and doing anything useful? I feel like I haven't seen them. Oh. That's a good death and decay. I'm not gonna get down on him for that. Dude, red's still following us. This is good, because then green can gut their base. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this red dragon that followed me here, but no, no. Guess Skull Halls of the Dead, a little late on that, but I think we've got it. It's just they're gonna rebuild it, right? I should probably attack down here with them. Oh, there goes blue.
I await your command.
That cluster of towers there is nasty. I tried to get units out as fast as possible because we want to keep this pressure on.
More gold is required.
Shadows beckon.
Uh-oh. Cancel that, and then...
My life for Nazur. My fate is sealed. I bow to your will.
We'll hop on over here.
Yes, master.
My allies might have enough forward momentum to actually win at this point. Did we kill Jubethos?
Yes, my lord.
At this point, we may have.
I await
Okay,
your
Arthas is
command.
out.
Shadows
Zombie boys. My ghouls just sort of hanging out, you know? Yeah, get that altar. Let them do the dirty work, and then we'll follow up soon after.
life for Nazur. The dead shall serve as the shadow wills.
Skelly boys.
Must be.
Um,
The shadows
I'm here, as always.
was that a banshee that spawned there? I think. Oh my God! Death Barge, Gargoyle, Reaver. Heavy aerial siege creature.
No one orders me around.
Let's go before my allies lose their momentum, which I don't think they're really in danger of, but let's go anyway. I think because they chased me, I think I destroyed a lot of their heroes somehow, and they didn't resummon them, so, you know, that's fine with me. Sorry, KT. Yeah, we did it. Okay. Thank you, allies. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of enemies on this map, so you need your allies to actually do stuff here. Made some of these cultists. Oh, they do magic damage. Ah, see, I think these are actually really good. I think those cultists could be really good. I thought that was an acolyte, but like that amount of magic damage, that's gonna be really good against heavy armor frontliners. So I guess to wrap up here, because we're winning, we're going to finish here, I will say, obviously, I like this map quite a bit. My concern is more the amount of possibilities, where, again, I wasn't watching the chat earlier because I know I missed this. Also, yeah, Goblin Missile Towers, yikes. Is when you're doing this whole campaign, do you plan on having all of these things available on every mission, or is that more just for the showcase map here? Because if it's just for the showcase map here, I think that's great. If the plan is to have future maps in this whole campaign give you access to all these different pathways, I think that might be too much. Though it's kind of up to the player to decide what they want to focus on. And the idea is you shouldn't focus on everything. You should pick one specific path and probably lean into it. Oh, the Highborn have charm. Cool.
I am the summoner. Very well then.
Thanks, Phoenix.
Special tome you must find.
We've all seen this cutscene.
Remaining spell
We've all seen it.
The last guardian. Only his lost
But what I liked with this, I mean, obviously I like the Invasion of Kalimdor revamp, but what this did is like it introduced a lot of stuff, and I liked almost everything available. I think that was one of the best parts about it. Everything is available, but unlocks really slowly. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. I think that's one. I mean, separate from Maporino, I'd have to, you know, once I play the whole campaign, I'd have to give it a shot because it's a lot. It's just a lot, you know. Yeah, I'll hit continue. Very cool. Yeah, because especially if you want to branch into a lot of different things, lumber is clearly a problem. You need so much lumber to get all these different upgrades. It depends on what you're facing, what you get. Yeah, okay. Eight maps extra to learn, yeah. I was just like, I like the idea of the revamp, the Orc revamp, where you could choose certain paths. It was like very Legacy of the Void-esque.